On March 27th, KLM retired their first 747-400 to make room for newer planes that can take the next step in aviation. Well, that is exactly what my invention will provide. It is called AIX. It's the world's first fully solar-powered autonomous plane. Before I present to you my vision, let's talk some history. Our founder came up with this idea while he was working on his miniature model airport. As he scanned over all his models before putting them away, he couldn't help but think what planes will look like in the future. That's when this idea struck him. Over an analysis of 1,000 fatal crashes from 1950 to 2010, the majority were caused by pilot misjudgment or error. These crashes were all around the world. Anyway, our founder thought since these crashes are usually happening because of pilots, we can take the pilot itself out of the plane. That way, crashes will be less frequent and may in the near future not be an occurrence at all. We would like to go public by 2026 and then try and make artificial intelligence flying the new normal by 2037. Although many companies have attempted to have safe autonomous flight, nothing has been done to this scale. My target buyers are airlines who want to use my plane commercially and private buyers who want to use this plane as an enjoyment. There are three main concerns over autonomous flight: safety, reliability, and durability. One of the biggest concerns over autonomous flight is that will it be safe? Can it fly under harsh circumstances such as a microburst or a stall? Well, my plane will be able to fly away from these problems, as the only directions it will be receiving are from ATC, air traffic control. The ATC will allow the aircraft to taxi, take off, cruise, and land. My plane will also communicate directly with ATC in case of an emergency. Also, since my plane is operated by a robot, it will run better. Think about chess. The robot is always better than the human at playing. The whole operation only works when passengers and you trust their reliability. NASA tested the autonomous vehicle under heavy turbulence and it outperformed a pilot, who could not level the plane as quickly or as smoothly as the AI. Not only that, even if our plane ran into a problem, it has a radar system that detects the nearest airport or safe area in which it can land, and also sends out a distress signals to ADCs up to 900 nautical miles away. My plane also has 6 flight recorders and remote radar stations, each sending signals over 50 miles in every direction. The plane will also come to you with non-perishable emergency rations, which will last about 8 days. How long will the plane last? After all, it is a machine, and machines can take up some wear and tear. However, my plane will be made of Wolverine, which is a stretchy material that heals itself. And if my plane goes through a bird strike, the machined material repairs itself in 5 minutes. This material was previously used in space with Israel's Mars orbiter mission in 2013. Some other concerns people may have are about air pollution and noise pollution. First, let's talk air pollution. My aircraft is powered by solar energy, which will be plentiful when it's flying at cruising altitude, if the panels are on the wings. If it is flying at night, the plane will run on a battery that stores some of the solar energy coming from the wings, and that battery is capable of storing up to 40 plus hours of flight time. This will impact the 33% carbon emissions caused by other wide-body planes. Now let's talk noise pollution. Since my plane is a solar-powered plane, it will mostly run very quietly. The only time it will make noise is when it's taking off, as maximum thrust will be applied. Also, most passengers will not hear the plane engines, as it has a very quiet cabin. Now, here come some numbers. The cost to operate one A380 is around $26,000 to $29,000 per hour. Since my plane does not need the fuel, that'll cut off about $17,000, and will also not need routine maintenance checks, as the hull can repair itself. This will cut off more than $10,000. So comparing my plane's air operating costs versus the largest passenger plane in the world, my plane operating costs are $27,000 less and can carry about the same amount of passengers. Cost of procurement. My listing price for this airplane, either to be owned privately or commercially, stands at $100 million. Don't be alarmed. The newest plane on the market, the A350, costs $300 million. My plane will carry more passengers, be safer, and will take the next step in aviation. Also, our sales go based on the market, so prices will vary according to our buyers. Any questions? If you would like to invest in one of my planes, please call the toll-free numbers that is on the screen now. Thank you so much for listening.